Welcome to Off-Road Travel TV.
We're here at the Beta Factory Race Shop in Paso Robles, California with AMA Hall of Famer Rodney Smith. Rodney's also an AMA Grand National Cross Country Champion, ISD gold medalist, and he's here to give us a lot of tech tips today.
In this episode, we're going to talk about changing brake pads. Now, the concept between the front and rear brake pads are pretty similar, so today we're just going to do the rear pads, but you would use the same concept with the front. Okay, so here we are. We got the rear caliper, we got the rear brakes. So what you're going to want to have is a screwdriver to take out the little screw here that actually keeps the dirt from getting into the Allen wrench, which takes out the bolt you need. But what you want to do first is your rear brake, you want to push it on the caliper as far as you can. What that does is it releases the rear brake so you have room to change the pads. So next we're going to take out the little keeper screw and then break the brake pads loose. And by releasing the rear brake, it gives us a lot more play and a lot more room to get the new pads in and out. Okay, so by doing that, it releases the pads. Get this one out, back one out, and then the new pads, put them back in just exactly how the old ones came out. There's a little catch up in the front. You want to make sure it gets in that little position. I like to take the pin, come in here and just catch that first pad right there. Take the next pad on the back side, make sure it gets into the caliper like it's supposed to, and then tighten it all back up. And one of the biggest things you want to remember by doing it this way, I used to have to change them really fast at 6 days, so we didn't have much time, is you want to make sure you pump back up the rear brake so that when you take off, you have brakes immediately right away. Changing brake pads is really that simple. I hope these tips help.